Never in a million years did I think I'd end up at the Kumbh Mela, the largest gathering of humans ever. But here I am, super excited and all set to explore. This was part of a larger press trip, so for this video, it's only from the morning that I spent at the Kumbh, and while I really wish I had more time, I had a fab experience. All the accommodation at the festival is on one side of the river and the main festival area is on the other side. So you have to either take a boat or walk across these man-made bridges just to get to the main festival. We chose to walk, and since we did this at about 8 a.m. despite the crowd, because it's always crowded, it was very comfortable to walk. We just had to wait a bit, but once you got on the bridge, it was practically empty. Though pilgrims come through all day, I would say try and get in early. It's relatively easier. Once you're at the festival, it's just a mix of the friendliest people and a lot of orange robes. There are several tents pitched full of prayer, and this is actually the first one that I came across. They're all devoted to prayer, and if you feel like you would like to even join them, you're very welcome. There are just so many people visiting that almost everywhere you look, it's either priests, sadhus, or pilgrims, and they've come from all over the country to take a dip in the holy river. The biggest attraction, however, for most people at the Kumbh, and I have to be honest, it was for me as well, is the Naga Babas or the naked sadhus. These men are highly respected. They dedicate their lives to prayer and live up high in the Himalayas. Their only contact with civilization is at the Kumbh, when they come specially because it is actually that these Babas have the right to take the first dip into the holy river. I've tried to censor this video, but there is a bit of nudity, so don't be alarmed. It's their culture and they roam around free with ash covering their bodies and no clothing. It's a sign of renouncing all materialistic things. I've got a detailed blog post on these Babas, which I will link to in the description box below. They're fascinating and everyone wants to photograph them, though not all of them like that. Take for example this Baba, who is clearly indicating that you need his permission and you need to pay a small token fee for his time and effort. You'll find this a lot. It is a common practice, though some will still flat out just refuse. If you do choose to pay, you'll find them very obliging and they will showcase their full range of flexibility. Pilgrims come to the Kumbh specially to seek their blessing, since it is the only time you'll ever come into contact with a Naga Baba. These Babas stay together in various camps or akharas, and we spent the morning walking around towards these akharas to meet them specially. I had the unique opportunity of being blessed by one of them, and then a few moments later I had to face another's anger and annoyance at a request for a photograph. Tread with caution and the utmost respect. Often you'll find them to be very friendly and unintimidating despite the way they look. There's so much more that the Kumbh offers, with an amusement center, stalls that sell merchandise, even a food court. But I didn't have enough time and I really couldn't do justice. But I do hope that you've enjoyed this video. And if you do, don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment. I love hearing from you. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more food and travel videos. I'll see you soon.